Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
Boom. Let's talk about it. Good morning. So I'm trying to make this quick today, but this morning I woke up, I'm doing my normal, right? And getting ready to go to the gym, and I went to get my phone, and I noticed that my phone was like at 10%. And I instantly got upset because I'm like, man, what the heck? Because I try not to sleep with the phone in my room, right? Like I'll have my Apple Watch on or whatever, just in case any, emergencies happen, right? But I try not to sleep with my phone in the room. But I'm looking and I'm like, oh my goodness, right? I got to go to the gym. And I instantly got upset because I plugged my phone in to my portable phone charger. What I didn't realize was that my portable phone charger was only at 5%, right? So, you're probably wondering like make it make sense, right? Okay, let me make it make sense. It wasn't that my phone wasn't plugged up. It was what it was plugged up to had no power. And how this is significant is because a lot of us are plugged into a source, but that source has no power. A lot of us are plugged into a source, but that source has no power. That's why a lot of people find themselves in the situation that they are in. It's because who they are tapped into. You see, it's hard to invoke change about yourself when everyone around you is the same. It's hard to invoke change about yourself when there's no one pressuring you. There's no one that's pushing you. So it's hard. So you continuously keep going through stuff, and it's the same stuff, right? And you'll be so far gone that the people that really want the best for you, the people that's really pushing you for change, you resent them. Because what they're saying is uncomfortable, because of who you are around is comfortable. That's just like when you make these New Year's resolutions or whatever, and you're like, you know what? This year is going to be the year that I stop smoking. But all your friends smoke, and that's all you're around. The chances of you really quitting are significantly less because of who you're plugged into. Relationships. You see, a lot of times, and this is big, a lot of times your blessings are delayed simply because of who you're connected to. You see, a lot of people are in relationships or friendships, right, that it's a one-sided thing, right? Like they depend on you because of the calling that God has on your life. I'm guilty of this as far as with my grandparents, right? Growing up with my grandparents, I knew that they was tapped in. You couldn't tell me that they didn't have a direct line to God, right? So I stuck close so I can receive that overflow. You see, I was connected to a good power source. The problem with that is once I had to leave that power source, what was I going to do? Right? So I was dependent on, I knew that every night both of them was praying to God, and I knew every morning both of them was praying to God. So guess what? Because I knew that, some nights I didn't pray. Many nights I didn't pray. Many mornings for sure I didn't pray because I was so close that I was like, okay, let me just receive a little blessings from that overflow, right? Let me just receive. There's some friendships that you think you're friends, but you're really not. They just like what you provide. In a relationship, you can be in a relationship with someone and it is so one-sided. Everything is good as long as they're good. I'm going to say that again. Everything is good as long as they're good. So the other person is walking on eggshells. They don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to do the wrong thing, right? Because they don't want to upset them, right? Because if they're good, everything else is good. The problem with that is that because you're connected to that, there's some blessings that God has for you that's stalled because of who you're connected to. Because if God throws those blessings down on you. The person that is causing those blessings to be stalled, they're going to receive the overflow blessing. So when you find yourself in a situation and you feel like, man, I'm praying, I'm this, that, and other, blah, 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 you might be just like I was this morning. I was plugged in, but that source had no power. You see, sometimes God will put you in a situation that when he brings you out of it, you have no choice but to give glory to God. And see, the problem is some people are in some situations that if you get out of it, you're gonna praise your friend. Oh man, my friend talked to me. They talked me off the ledge. Oh, I was so down and I picked up the phone. They called me. They spoke life into me, this, that, and other. That's cool for certain situations. The problem is when you start propping up that person like their God. Like if you don't talk to them, things ain't gonna be better. If they don't say something to you, things ain't gonna be better. If they're doing you a certain way, then your life is messed up. See, that's the problem. It's the source. So for anybody that's going into a work week this week, and I said this yesterday about speaking things and putting a period on it, I'm tired this morning, period. I'm tired, because like I said yesterday, if you keep making these declarations about yourself, they become you. They become you, right? So when you go into the work week this week, remember what I said yesterday, but also remember what I'm saying today. Connections. Who are you connected to? That's why growing up, my grandparents used to always tell me, you can't let everybody pray for you. You can't let everybody put their hands on you because you don't know the demons that they battling. And they have been and transferred some stuff over to you. That's why you have to be connected to the power source. So when you have these moments and you're praying to the right source, you're getting the power. So anyways, man, I didn't want to get that deep, you know what I'm saying, today, right? But it just all hit me this morning, right? And see, I find little life lessons in the smallest things. My phone not being at capacity, it hit me, right? And for anybody out there, just take a minute. And it's the small things. If you on your way to work right now and you hitting red lights and you upset because you hitting red lights, first, let's go back to you getting out the bed. That's a blessing. But if you hit snooze 4 or 5 times, now you mad because you in a rush, that's your fault. Another way to look at it is I'm hitting all of these red lights because God is protecting me. Because if I hit all green, maybe up the street, I would have gotten an accident. It's just the little small things that you have to think. Anybody can go through this life and find everything wrong. I know people like that will find the bad in every good situation. We'll find the bad in every good situation. Man, it's a lovely day outside. It's going to rain for the next 4 days. You like, what? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? What they call them? Debbie Downers? You know what I'm saying? Like, but you have to find the good in everything, or you will live your life miserable. So anyways, man, I love y'all. Oh, and let me say this too, man. This social media thing has been a blessing. I have, met people and developed friendships with people that even when I was, maybe having a bad day or, just having, let me put a period to that, having a bad day that day, they will send me a message, man, and it'll really uplift me, man. So I'm grateful for that, man. It's like I have met people that have been supporting me, since they met me. And I appreciate that, man. But anyways, man, I love y'all.